We all had our different experiences. Some are excellent at acing the test, some score average, below average, or enough for a passing grade. But we all have that one friend Larry, who barely used to pass, and now managed to score enough to even come closer to your grades. While as you, who had a step down from what you used to get. And now you hear Larry come up to you after every exam and say, I think you and I will get the same grades this time, innit? Devastated. That horrifying look to imagine your nightmares have come true to have someone like Larry to even have his grades compared to you. Therefore, your problem will be shifted towards, what if it's true? What if Larry actually catches up to me? Instead of focusing on your grades, Larry is your problem now. Now keeping Larry aside, Barry, a straight A student who has never ever scored anything below an A+, whom you could only dream to catch up or even be considered as the same level as him. Now you don't study to better your grades, but you study to compete against Larry and Barry. But if you kind of relate to this, I want to share my experiences kind of similar to this, which I 100% guarantee you that I will shift your perspective and let you see things that grades aren't the only problem. Yes, that's right guys, it's story time. So I know all the other countries have these different types of grading system. Let me give you guys a clarity on how our education system works. So we have preschool for 3 years and school up to 10th grade and 12th grade, which is basically considered as college for 2 years, and undergraduation for 3 to 4 years, and post-graduation, which depends on what course we are going to choose and how long we want to study. The most crucial exams that we have to give comes from the government side, which is 10th grade and 12th grade examinations. These are the basic qualifications that are required to get a job for a decent amount of pay. Oh, I'm sorry guys if I jump scared you with that. So let's go back to my 10th grade. Exam pressure. Everyone keeps telling me how crucial this exam is and how it's going to change my life and all that. So before the examinations, alright, before the main examinations, we have something called as preparatory exams, which are basically exams given for practice. These papers still come from the board exams, which would give us an idea on how the exams are going to be. This is the first time attempting any of these in our entire life at this point. Oh, by the way, we grade students based on percentage, not ABC grades. So when the preparatory exams is over, you guys won't believe what my percentage was. Shocking, 58%. I know, half, literally half. You guys wouldn't believe my confidence levels back then. I think I would have genuinely be happy if I at least scored 75% or something in the main exams, but oh boy. Let me tell you, I worked my ass off. Oh, there's this type of customs here in our school where they divide people in 10th grade into different classes from A, B, C. They even did this in our 12th grades, which I'll talk about in a second. And it's as simple as it looks. Students who study better go to class A, and the students who study the least go to class C. I was fortunate enough to be in class A. But man, what a letdown it was. The people around me was working so hard, and with the grades I just scored made me feel like I don't even deserve to be there. And it was time for the final exams. Every subject went as smoothly as possible. I don't remember much, but with the blink of an eye, it's the results day. We get the results for these online, so my dad got to see it first, and he called my mom and they were on the phone talking. I was genuinely hoping I'd at least get to 75%. Heck, 80% will make me the happiest person in the world. And as I heard, I got a whopping 90%. I don't know what academic comeback did I pull off there. The people in my group didn't even make it to the list, the top rankings board. I was really surprised. I'm not joking about this. Look guys, if you focus to compete against you, your past self, in the sense me who scored 58%, I wanted to beat that. No matter what, I did not want to score anything below 58%. I did not have Larry or Barry I wanted to compete against. Now you might think this is cliche, I've already heard about something like this before. Isn't this common knowledge, blah blah blah. No. Wait until you hear what happened in my 11th and 12th grade. So 11th grade, I decided to chill out for a little bit before my 12th exams because nobody cares about 11th grade. And I'm not even going to drag this much. I'm going to come out and say I scored 78% in the finals. Yeah, I know, I also never reached 80% in the midterms, tests or anything like that. 12th grade. Oh boy. Exam for sure again. It's the crucial turning point of my life, and they say how it's gonna change my life forever and there's no exams I should be worried about in the future and all that. Basically, it's just 10th grade all over again. The tests, midterms were happening and I still haven't crossed 80%. It's history repeating itself. This time I had friends who genuinely study a whole lot better than me. Again, it's the same syndrome, made me doubt my own capabilities and made me question if 10th grade was just a fluke and this time I might actually be cooked. And remember how I told you about those divisions of groups? Yeah, I was at Group B this time. That's my lowest point again. My friends are at Group A, except me, and there were tests, midterms, exams, and preparatory exams where I never ever once crossed 80%. At the finals, I lost all hope again. So I write my exams, Again, at least to score 80% or cross it at least a little bit over 80%. And with the blink of an eye, results day. Everyone watching right now would think this is cap. The results were online again, so I got to see it first. This time, I did not reach 80%. No. I directly crossed 92%. What? In the top ranking board, everyone in Group A, including my friends, placed completely below me, except a few. Now guys, look, this is not a tips or tricks video on how to improve your grades or how to pull academic comeback. Look, if I can do this, you can do it too. Don't beat yourself up because people treat you like shit, because I have experienced a lot. People make fun of your mistakes, but let that. What you do is up to you. Don't let that get to you. I don't know about you, but I never believed in cheating. I write exams based purely on my efforts. There's literally no way I'm asking for help from anyone while writing it. Try it once. Attempt to test or exams without cheating. You will have a sense of satisfaction no matter what you have scored. You will be happy with your efforts instead of what you may have scored after cheating. That's the same case with me. I scored less before, but at least I did it with my own efforts. I developed by each test. I didn't reach the height I wanted to, but at least I made some progression. Now, I'm not saying it's the same for everyone because we all have our own individual pace. Some may have already reached their goal beforehand or some on the day it's most needed to. So yes, your grades aren't the only problem. The problem is how you pursue to obtain those grades, on whom you set your opponent as, and what you do to improve your pace. Don't worry about Larry, he might be a threat now, but why are you even considering as your competition? He might post about it and say stuff that would make you feel like you might actually be in his level. There might be times where Larry gets all the appreciation but not you, but hey, in the end, I didn't receive classroom recognition, but I won. And also, yeah, you might have not defeated Barry, but you at least defeated your past self. I hope I was able to change the way of your thoughts, and this video served its purpose by giving you at least some kind of motivation. I might actually watch this video myself as a self-reminder or stuff like that, but please do consider subscribing. I'm trying to bring out more content like this. In fact, I'm working on another video already, right now. And meanwhile, please do check out this video, which I worked super hard on, and I'll see you guys there. Until then, take care.